Now that we've completed the infield and the outfield drills, I'd like to move to the catcher and the pitcher position. I'd like to thank Barb Booth, All-American, UCLA Bruin, for coming today to work with us. Thanks, Barb.
You're welcome.
What Barb's going to be doing today is working on blocking drills. Barb, you can go ahead and set up in the catcher position. The first phase of the drill is we're going to get Barb into the catching position with her hands behind her back. And coaches, make sure you use a rag ball when you're starting out this drill, because many times catchers aren't as confident when they don't have their glove on, or we're making them put their hands behind their back. The reason we're doing this drill is it forces the catcher to block the ball with their body. And this is a good drill to use because it will force them to get their body behind the ball. Unfortunately, our pitcher doesn't pitch a strike every time, so when that ball goes in the dirt, this drill will encourage proper body position. Once Barb goes through first phase with her hands behind her back, working on dropping her legs down into the dirt, keeping her shoulders square to the ball, hopefully fielding the ball in the midline of the body, and leaning forward so that ball, once it does come off her chest protector, it goes forward and she's able to see it and hopefully retrieve it, hopefully to get a runner out if anyone's trying to advance. Once she's completed that phase, we then go ahead and let her use her hands, both hands, to field that ball that's been pitched into the dirt. And once again, we want to encourage an extension, both hands down there fielding the ball that's coming off of the dirt. The next phase is to give Barb her glove back, and then she can go ahead and field it with two hands in the proper position. So let's go now and work on the blocking drill. Okay, Barb. Okay, excellent. Now we're going to go ahead and let Barb use her hands, which makes the drill a little bit easier for her. And she's going to work on now really concentrating on seeing that ball off the ground. She does an excellent job of using both hands, keeping her head down and leaning forward to keep that ball right out in front of her body so she can see it when she catches it. Go ahead and grab your glove, and we're now going to do the full drill. Here we go. She's ready. She sets up perfectly in the catching position, and now she's just going to go ahead and try and retrieve the ball off the ground. Good, excellent. The next part of this drill is working on lateral movement. Coaches, this is an excellent drill to use because many times your catchers are kind of lazy when that pitch is gone wide and wild. They have a tendency to just go ahead and stick their glove out when you really want them to get their body behind the ball. So right now we're going to be working on lateral drills with Barb, and she's going to work on having her hands behind her back and then using bare hands and then her glove. Okay, Barb, go ahead and use your bare hand. Go ahead and use your glove. Okay. Notice how Barb did an excellent job of sliding laterally, where she went ahead, and when I threw the balls to the right side of her, she picked up and slid that right foot out to move her upper body over so her whole body could block that ball that was pitched wide to her. At the same time, you notice how she does a good job of bending over at the hip to make sure that her momentum is forward and her arms are extended out. Both arms are extended out to field that ball with 2 hands. Remember, the key points are to get your body behind the ball, make sure you field that ball with 2 hands, and keep your head down and your chin into your chest when you're fielding the ball.